it's Miranda, and today I'm here to react to episode 2 of season 4 of volume 1 of Stranger Things. That's a mouthful. And I am super, super excited. The last episode, actually, I didn't mention it when I watched it, but then I was thinking about it afterwards. And with everything that happened with Chrissy when she, levitated and, broke every bone in her body and died, I realized that the levitating part, and hopefully not the rest of it, matches what happened to Max in the trailer, because I was always wondering why exactly she was levitating when, Eleven's the one with the powers and stuff, what happened to Max. So now we know that what happened to Chrissy is probably going to happen to Max. I'm not thinking she's going to die, because one, I think that would be so rude to do to her character, and two, I think any main characters that are going to die, they're obviously going to save that for later in the season, so for volume 2 is my assumption. But yeah, we definitely now know that is what's going to happen to Max, at least in some capacity, and that has me really worried, so we'll see. No way. He was in a room when a giant thing exploded right in front of it, and that's the worst he looks? It's just a broken leg and some scrapes? Are you serious? His face should be he should be Anakin right now. Oh no. Yeah, I bet it's not the best thing to look at, Max. You don't want to see this, I promise you. Sheesh. Can't go around scaring people like that, especially in Hawkins. Oh my god. What is he wearing? What is he wearing? What? Looks like he's going on vacation to Hawaii or something. Oh, he brought her flowers all the way from Hawkins. He is so sweet. He's kind of a bad friend, but he is a good boyfriend. I'll give you that. Okay, speaking of bad friends, totally suck. Why can't you hug your best friend? Come on. Yikes. I mean, at this point, don't you feel like it's kind of like Riverdale in a sense for you're like, why would anyone still live in this town, right? I mean, I guess it is the 1980s, which is the time period that you always learned about in forensics as just terrible things always happening. So you're kind of just well, that's the 1980s. But at a certain point, I'm like, I'm pulling a Joyce and I'm getting my kids the heck out of Dodge. Poor Dustin's mom. She's a sweetheart. You need to get out of town, ma'am. Oh, jeez. Yikes. So how much of an area does it affect if that happened all the way across? I mean, she's right across the street, so it's not super far, but that's still a good amount of feet. Oh gosh, he got the heck out. I mean, I don't really blame him, because I don't know how he would ever explain that in any sense of capacity. He's scared out of his mind. Yeah, he had just seen some super messed up shite with no reasonable explanation and no way to explain his part in it. Yeah, that's the concerning part, especially now that Eleven's not here. I mean, she doesn't have her powers anyway, but we've never really dealt with something without 11 being able to step in and save the day. I do like seeing Max and Dustin team up. I feel like sometimes we don't see certain characters hang out as much, but they are all friends and it's really cool. Remember in season 2 when he had a crush on her too? Or kind of. I think he just liked that she was a girl. But it's cool to see them hang out, especially since Dustin was so separate from a lot of them last season because he was with the Scoops troop. Don't get me wrong, I love the Scoops troop. But it is nice to see Max, hang out with other people. They always do a good job of, mixing the, the groups, right? They put Steve and Dustin together, and then they put Erica in, and then they have now Max and Dustin. I like how they switch it up. They don't just rely on what people liked previously, because it always works well. They all have great chemistry together. He's just invading their place of work. I love it. Ooh, someone sounds jealous. Oh, look at him. He's like, yeah, wait, I never said that. They're so cute. Correct. I love Dustin. He used to get on my nerves, but, no one does drama like Dustin, let's be real. Oh, you're gonna want to sit down. I mean, that pep rally was just yesterday, right? They saw her alive just yesterday, and now she's dead. Why is he saying it like that? What? Wait, what is happening? Oh no. Is he the next one getting visions? Oh no, friend. I don't really like you because you seem to be trying to bring up more issues between Nancy and Jonathan, but that doesn't mean I want to see it. Your bones snapped like chicken wings. Fred hasn't been on it before, right? That we would know about an accident that happened? Oh, you have it all figured out, my little friend, whose name I can't even remember. Oh my gosh, how did I know this would be the next eventual step up from his, we played this game because the dead people wanted us to win the game? Tell me this isn't literally the Kill the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Like, he is Gaston, Flame in the Flames, being like, kill the beast! Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go kill Eddie? You're gonna kill him. That's your big solution? I love, too, how Lucas is realizing, like, oh no, I thought I had left my crazy friends, and instead I just found even worse ones. He's so done with him. He's like, no, no. Max was so unimpressed. She's like, that's not at all. Also, I love how he suggested to go to the cops when he knows damn well that these cops have done nothing, especially now that Hopper's gone. Like, no way they're gonna help us out at all. And the funny thing is, I think too, like he's like, oh, Eddie definitely did this, blah blah blah, or whatever, or thinking that he did this, right? And I feel like all it would take is one look at what happened to Chrissy, and you'd be like, yeah, no human being could physically do that. Like, it's so fucked up. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a little frustrated too because I feel like this is like in shark movies when a shark just devoured a whole ass person and then in like 2 seconds is after another person. Like, you greedy little bitch, you need to calm down. Like, he just ate for better lack, because I'm assuming that's what it is. Like, he feeds on their suffering. He just did that like less than 12 hours ago and he's already going after Fred now. Like, you need to calm down. Like, it's too overwhelming. It's too much. Too much too quick. Ooh. That's not good. Don't go into the Fred. Fred, why? Why? Well, that sounds mighty familiar. Nancy is such a fucking good reporter. Like, I feel like she gets sidelined by the fandom so much sometimes, and like, my girl is getting the scoop. That dog better make it out of this season okay. It's been featured so many times, I have an emotional attachment to it. Oh, Fred, we gotta start putting a tracker on people. Like, it's really starting to stress me out. I can't get attached to any new characters. And Jason, who I'm like, please give him to the monster, is out there doing his best little Gaston impression trying to hunt down Eddie. He's such a bad friend to Will, and I am so sick of it. Like, poor Will. Exactly. Like, you brought Elle a present, and I get that she's your girlfriend, but like, you brought her a present, and then you couldn't even give Will a hug. Like, come on. I just feel so bad for Will. I feel like this is constantly his position, is not loved by his friends, and he definitely has a crush on Mike, and it just breaks my heart. Uh-oh. She's like, thank you, I'll take this. Is she gonna? What is she gonna do? Is she gonna do what I think she's gonna do? I mean, bitch had it coming. Like, you can't talk shit, get hit. That's how it goes. Also, those people just emotionally and physically abused her. Like, they threw something in her face, and now all these people are gonna look at her like, she hit her with a skate. How could she? Like, you just stood by and watched her humiliate this girl to pieces. Don't get on your high horse now. Oh gosh, I feel like this is supposed to contribute back to her, like, she's a monster, it's really her, but at the same time I'm like, am I the only one remembering she broke a kid's arm in season 1? And yeah, Mike was in danger previously, but then like she saved Mike and then broke the kid's arm, and everyone thought that was cool. And Mike was like, thanks bro, that's cool, but because it's Elle's bullies, you can't hit her in the face with a skate. Like, I don't know. Again, my motto, talk shit, get hit, so... What is he doing? So you're gonna hit him with a pad? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, these two together. I love them, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He was under the tarp? Damn, Steve, I owe you an apology. I guess that was a good play until you looked away. Never look away. This is Steve. Like, that means anything to him. He's like, yeah, I know who Steve is. Oh, look at Robin checking on Steve in the back. Like, are you okay? I wouldn't take that bet. Yeah. Oh no, Fred. Nancy's out there in the dark too now. This better not give her like reminiscent memories of losing Barb too. I feel like she always, unless she's with Jonathan reporting, she always loses the person she's with. Never go off alone with Nancy, apparently. He definitely had a crush on her too. I feel bad. Okay, I don't need to see it again. That's, yep, I remember the first time. I feel like all the friggin' people on TikTok are gonna start doing the like, remember when they do that? They're gonna do the eye thing now. I mean, dude, I don't blame you. Like, no, no, no. She was gone, so. Get Steve in the back, like, suited up. Like, come on. Oh, you wish it was ghosts. Mm-hmm. So this is all a dream right now. He's asleep somewhere, probably in the forest. Or possessed, I don't know, because it's not really like they're asleep. I wonder if you can wake them up, because, like, I honestly thought he should have just, like, slapped Chrissy or something, poured water in her face. That didn't sound quite as scary as Chrissy's. I think it's just maybe Fred is not a very scary name to say. But it was like, Fred. Like a Scooby-Doo monster. Ew, 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 ew. It's so shiny. It grosses me out how wet it looks. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, no thank you. I'm gonna have to decline that RSVP. Oh, here goes Fred. Rip. Rip to another new character. Could you imagine these actors being like, Mom, I got cast on Stranger Things, but I don't make it past episode 2. Ah. Oh, dear. All I know about Vecna is mainly from Critical Role, and let me tell you, it is not good, friends. It is not good at all. She already killed a character I like, and now Chrissy's dead on this show. So this is like the Demogorgon times 1,000, I'm assuming, because the Demogorgon could only like get you. It couldn't like mess with your mind like this, I don't think. I mean, upside down wise it could, but not like this level. So is it feeding off these things, right? Because look at all the like tubes connected. That makes me think like this is how it feeds and lives on people suffering. Poor Fred. Nancy's gonna feel so bad. Look at that booty. Oh, is that the house that Chrissy was in? She was downstairs, I thought, but that looks just like the window that was boarded up. Ew, what was that thing? They fly now? We got, like, demo pterodactyls? Oh my gosh, I said the P in pterodactyl. I'm so embarrassed right now. Oh my gosh, that episode was crazy. Like, literally, as soon as, like, they introduce these characters, and then I forget that, like, what I'm watching, and I'm like, they're just gonna be monster fodder. Like, you cannot, not that I was attached to Fred, like I said, I kind of, like, didn't care about him all that much, but I still don't want to see all his bones get cracked, like rip. It's cool though that like we've got like already kind of know who the monster is and stuff, and now we're just gonna be trying to figure out like why and how it picked Chrissy and Fred, and obviously who is gonna be next, because this thing doesn't have a very good rest period. It just hops right back up after it finds the one person. Hopefully it can only do one person at once, so like you know how like the last thing with Billy, like it was like the whole town was getting evaporated at once. Like hopefully this is a little bit slower so we have a little more time to deal with it. But yeah, it is so creepy and scary, and I am absolutely loving it. So if you have seen this episode, please feel free to leave your thoughts about it down in the comments. Also make sure this video thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!